This is a story called The Little Monsters, Chapter 121. The Frighteners gang get out of jail and come after the little monsters. All the kids are at school. Excuse me. All the kids are at school, and during playtime, Paul Pease and Jason Lettuce are talking to the Tremblers gang, and they tell them that the Frighteners gang are now out of jail. They went over to the little monsters and Paul said, "Hey guys, we just want to let you know that the Frighteners gang are out of jail. We just want to let you know that the Frighteners gang got out of jail 2 days ago. Mrs. Tinker's going to get everyone in the assembly hall after break to talk to us about it. Thanks for letting us know, guys. We'll do our best to avoid them," said Stampy. When they went inside, all the teachers told the kids that they had to go to the assembly hall. When they got there, Mrs. Tinker waited for everyone to settle down, and then she said, "I need you all to listen very carefully to what I have to say, because it's highly important. 2 days ago, the Frighteners gang were all released from jail. Now you all know how dangerous they are. I need you all to keep your guard up. Do not leave the school premises at lunchtime, and at home time go home in groups of 3 or 4 at least. If you see the gang, do not approach them. Turn around and run as fast as you can to avoid them. Does anyone have any questions?" Jason Lettuce put his hand up and said, "Miss, what about me and the others who live further away from everyone else and in different areas?" Then Kicker put her hand up and said, "Miss, me and my friends all live close to each other and we don't mind walking the other kids home. Our parents won't mind as long as we ring them and let them know, and as long as we stay together." "That's very kind of you, Kicker, and I'm sure Jason and the others will be grateful. You can ring your parents from my office at lunchtime. That way I'll know you've rung them and it will give me peace of mind," said Mrs. Tinker. That day at lunchtime, the gang went to Mrs. Tinker's office and rang their parents to let them know that they were going to be late home and why. Their parents told them that it was okay as long as they stayed together. That first day, the little monsters saw that the other kids got home safely, and then they went home together. The following day, when they set off for school, they went much earlier than normal so that they could call for the other kids so that they wouldn't have to walk to school alone. They lived in poor areas and their parents couldn't afford to buy them expensive items like bikes, so they had no choice to walk to school. There wasn't a bus that went to the school from their area either, but Kicker had an idea. She said to the others, "Hey guys, I've got an idea. We all got new bikes for Christmas, but we still have our old ones and they're too big for the younger kids. Why don't we clean them up and give them to Jason and the others? That way they can cycle to school instead of walking and it will be safer for them." "I think that's an amazing idea, Kicker, but we need to ask our parents first. We still have our old safety helmets too and we can give them to Jason and the others too," said Bumpy. They all told their parents about Kicker's idea and they thought it was a brilliant idea. Kicker's dad collected the old bikes and with the gang he took them to Jason and the others. They couldn't believe how kind they were, and they couldn't have been more grateful if they tried. That day was a Saturday, and the gang invited Jason and the others to go bowling and swimming with them. And they had a ball. However, when they all went their separate ways, the little monster decided to go back to Kicker's house for a bit. On their way there, Stumpy saw the Frighteners gang and he told the others, and they ran the rest of the way. The Frighteners gang chased them, but they managed to get away. When they got there, Kicker told their parents that the Frighteners gang had chased them, excuse me, and that they were outside. So her dad went outside, but by that time they were gone. They spent the rest of the day at Kicker's house, and then about 4 p.m. Kicker asked her dad if the others could stay overnight, and he said yeah. The next day the kids decided to go to the skate park, but when they got there the Frighteners gang were there. Before they had a chance to see them, they picked up their skateboards, got on their bikes and rode as fast as they could to the old skate park. They forgot that it was getting knocked down and the houses were going to be built on it. When they got there was bulldozers and builders everywhere, so they decided to go back to Kicker's house. The next day they were walking to school when the Frighteners gang came out of nowhere. They tried to turn and run, but they grabbed them. Thankfully, Kicker managed to wriggle free by kicking the girl that had hold of her, and then she rescued the others by kicking the kids that had hold of them hard. Once they were all free, they ran as fast as they could all the way to school, with the Frighteners gang chasing them. When they got there, they told the teacher, who was just getting out of his car, what had happened. He told the Frighteners gang to get away from the school premises, but then the school bell went and everyone went inside. At home time, when the little monsters left the school premises and started walking home, unaware that the Frighteners gang were following them. Not long after, they jumped out on them and surrounded them, so they couldn't escape, and the leader Marcus said, well, 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 look who we have here. It's the little monsters, the kids who had us sent to jail. Get them, guys. They beat the little monsters viciously, but thankfully, Kicker and Stampy managed to get away. They ran as fast as they could to the police station, which wasn't too far away. The Frighteners gang were rearrested and sent back to jail. The little monsters were taken to hospital and patched up, but they were fine, except for a few cuts and bruises, and then they were allowed home the same day. The Frighteners gang had broken the rules of their probation, and since being out of jail they'd committed a string of offences, and they were each sentenced to 17 years in jail. So 7 years in jail each, much to everyone's relief. End of chapter 121. Hope you like it, guys. Thanks for watching. See yous. Bye.